Mike's past is catching up with him when we venture down Coronation Street in half an hour. That's after we've enjoyed a busman's holiday.
Please welcome Sarah Kennedy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new series of Busman's Holiday. And we have a very, very special first show for you in the series. Why is it special? Well, look at team number one. Welcome, the Good Sports. Tessa Sanderson. Umpire, Dickie Bird. And racing's John McCririck. Anarchy, anarchy. And team number two, for the fans of the soaps, please welcome the stars of Home and Away. Mouche Phillips, Benson and Adam Willits. A little bit of something there from down under. And team number three, if you get yourself into a little trouble, why not call for TV's Super Sleuths? It's Don Henderson. It's Gascgoine and Michael Elphick. What a lineup. Well, I really would like to thank all the stars very much for giving their time and their talents for tonight's Celebrity Busman's Holiday charity special. For points, think pounds, because the money that we managed to raise tonight, we're going to send a group of children from the Trinity House Family Centre on what we are very good at here on Busman's Holiday, a holiday of a lifetime. Now, I don't know about you, but the very four words, Save the Children Fund, for me, it conjures up a vision of the tireless Princess Royal up the Limpopo. But actually, the Trinity House project I was telling you about earlier, that actually comes under the banner of Save the Children Fund here in Britain. In fact, it's in Manchester, so I toddled across the road and went to see the project, and of course, the children, and very boisterous they are too.
Six, Lucas.
Naomi Johnson, you're the project director here at Trinity House.
That's right.
What is Trinity House?
It's a family centre based in the inner city area of Manchester, where we're trying to work in partnership with the local authority and the local community.
Let's talk about the Busman's holiday for some of the children. Now, what do you think they'll get out of it?
Oh, I think it'll be a wonderful opportunity to go from the inner city area to a place that's completely different. People's culture, different lifestyle. We wish the teams taking part on our behalf the very best of luck.
Well, if you have just joined us and you're thinking, that doesn't look like Busman's holiday, I can assure you it is, but it's a celebrity special, as you can see. Again, welcome to all our stars. They're playing on behalf of a group of children, and we're going to raise quite a lot of money, I hope, as long as you're all very, very brainy, and we're going to send the children on a very special holiday. Let's begin with occupational hazards. Good sports, you sit this one out. Home and Away in TV Sleuths, I ask you questions about being a good sport. 2 marks for each question, and if you get it wrong, I say wrong, and then the other team can buzz in. Okay, let's go. Who is the leader of the Ismaili sect of Muslims who's owned the Derby winners Shergar, Shahrastani, and Kahiyasi? And that's Don for the Sleuths.
Aga Khan?
Aga Khan is right. Well done, Don. You've broken your duck. In athletics, women throw the discus, javelin, and shot, but men throw one more object. What is it? And that's Adam for the Home and Away.
The hammer.
Very good. They also throw tantrums. For which country's test team was the highest ever score of 365 not out, made in 1958 by Garfield Sobers? Come on, Aussies. And that's Greg for the Home and Away.
England.
West Indies was what I wanted.
Okay.
In which country will the next Commonwealth Games be held in 1994 in Victoria? And Michael's going for it, looking very confident.
Kenya.
No. Anyone want to have another go? Canada was what I was after there. Okay. Good sports. You come into the game now, and we've got 2 apiece. Questions on soap, so you sit back. The characters Billy Corkhill, Harry Cross and Sheila Grant have all appeared in which Liverpool-based soap on... Oh, straight in there was McCririck.
Brookside.
Brookside was correct. I was going to say Liverpool-based soap on Channel 4. Excellent, John. What was the occupation of all the main characters of the British TV soap Angels set in St Angela's in... And that's Dawn for the Sleuths.
Nurses.
Is correct. Set in St Angela's in London. Which character has survived since the first episodes of Coronation Street? The teacher... Oh, straight in there, John.
Ken Barlow.
Ken Barlow is correct. The teacher and failed newspaper editor, played by William Roach. And the last one in the soaps. In which soap did Nicola Freeman hand over to Bomber... And that's Tessa for the Good Sports.
Crossroads.
Oh, you're not admitting to watching Crossroads. Well done, Tessa. What do we know about sleuthing? Sit this one out, Don, you and your team. Which former mayor of Carmel has played San Francisco detective Harry Callahan in several films? And John for the sport.
Clint Eastwood.
You've got it. Question 2. Which detective did Robert Mitchum, Humphrey Bogart and Dick Powell all play in films? A character created by Raymond Chandler in The Big Sleep and Farewell, My Lovely. John for the sports.
Philip Marlowe.
Yeah, great character, wonderful books. 2 more to go. Hey, let's be careful out there, said Sergeant Phil Esterhouse at the end of the roll call in which American police show on TV? And that's Adam for the home and away.
Hill Street Blues.
Absolutely, great series. And the last one in this first round, everybody's doing well. Which actress plays the writer of detective stories, Jessica Fletcher, in Murder, She Wrote, and has played Miss Marple, and that's Adam again for home and away?
Angela Lansbury.
I love that accent. Isn't it great? Angela Lansbury. Yep, Angela Lansbury is correct, has played Miss Marple in The Mirror Crack. Well done, everybody. Let's take a look at those scores as we just started. TV Sleuths on 4, the soaps on 6, and the good sports on 10. So, after round 1 on this special Busman's, I think we can say that the stars have proved they're not only talented in their own professions, but they're quite brainy as well. Actually, I think McCririck has got the answers underneath his Panama. We go on with treble chance. Here, I literally, boys and girls, give you 3 options. Is it A, is it B, is it C? If you get it right, then you get a mark and a follow-up question. If you get it wrong, you hear the Kennedy hooter, like that. And then you don't get any marks at all. Right. Cognac, Chablis, or Champagne, which drink was reputedly invented by a Benedictine monk? And that's Don for the sleuths.
Champagne.
They're well done, Don. Sleuths, your follow-up. Since 1965, Paul Roger Champagne labels have had a black border in memory of which famous Englishman whose favourite drink it was? You can confirm.
I have no idea.
No idea.
We don't know.
Sir Winston Churchill.
Oh.
Guardian, Times, or Telegraph? What's the name of the square at Broadway and 42nd Street in New York? And that's John for the good sports.
Times.
Times Square is correct. Your follow-up question for the sports. Also on 42nd Street is New York's biggest railway terminus. Do you know what it is?
Central Station.
Yeah. Is it Central Station?
Is correct. 1995, 1997, or 1999. When is Hong Kong due to revert to Chinese? John McCririck.
1997.
Is correct. Right, your follow-up question, sports. What's the capital of Hong Kong named after a British ruler? No one?
No.
Victoria
No.
was what I wanted, yeah. Modena, Monza, or Imola. Where is the Italian Grand Prix usually held in motor racing? And that's Greg for the home and away.
Monza?
Is correct. Modena is Italy, Imola, San Marino. So your follow-up question. Look of relief there from Mouche. What is the only country from behind what used to be the Iron Curtain to hold a motor racing Formula One Grand Prix? Boys know this.
Yugoslavia?
No, it was Hungary, Budapest. Wallaby, wombat, or wapiti, which is a small variety of kangaroo? Oh, it had to be, Greg. Well done. Home and away.
Wallaby.
Wallaby is correct. Your follow-up question. In which sport are the Australian teams called wallabies?
Rugby.
Yes, rugby union. Now, that was your question, home and away there. Well done, everybody. Let's take a look at the scores, then. TV Sleuth slightly trailing on 6, but not bad. Home and away pulled themselves up there with the Wallabies on 12, but the good sports hanging on for grim death with 16.
I think we'd better have tea break now.
We'll have tea break. We'll see you after the tea break. You be back now.
It's George Baker playing George Baker playing.
Playing. Detective, Chief Inspector.
It's George Baker.
Second.
Can we confer?
Yes.
Confer. It's Rexford.
Wexford is correct. Played by George Baker. God.
We're good, aren't we good,
Aren't we
Auntie?
good?
Very
We know nothing
good.
about
I was very, very deeply impressed. In which TV series, Michael, did Patrick Malahide play Detective Sergeant Chisholm and Peter Childs play Sergeant Rycott?
That's the Sweeney as well.
I give up with this lot.
I think we're very
Well, what
good.
is it then?
It's Minder.
Oh, it's the same thing, Dennis and Ross.
It's the same
Same
thing.
scripts, we get them as well.
Do you not ever...
Yes, that's
We all
true.
get the same script, they just put different names on it. We all get the
Absolutely
Here's
true.
a question, though, for you, very briefly. I mean, do you watch television?
No.
Not a lot.
Okay, Greg, here's your question. Before his car crash in Neighbours, Shane Ramsey, played by Peter O'Brien, had hoped to become a star in which sport? And you can confer if you want to.
Would be VFL.
VFL?
Australian Rolls.
Australian Rules football?
No, diving was what I wanted, I'm afraid. Sorry, never mind. Mouche, your captain's question. What's the name of the bush hospital that's at the centre of a country practice, actually based at Windsor, near Sydney?
I'm going to confer.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's Wandon Valley.
Wandin Valley Bush Hospital is correct. And Mouche, that was 2 points because you conferred. And Adam, your one. Which soap was based in Canterbury near Melbourne but had storylines set all over the world during the Second World War?
I don't tell me. The Sullivans?
Sullivan's 5 marks. Well done, the home and away team. And now on to the good sports, who are not in the lead now. They're second place, but you haven't had your questions yet. Okay, Dickie, stand by your beds, stand by your stumps. If you were umpiring in the Woolloongabba ground, scene of the historic Tide Test of 1960-61, you'd be in which city,
I'd be in Australia, but you want the city.
please?
I'll go for Sydney.
Well, you got the Australia, but it was Brisbane.
I
I
knew it was either Brisbane or Sydney, but I went for Sydney.
I'm sorry. Sorry, no good. Tessa, you're one. At the first World Athletics Championships held in Helsinki in 1983, which Finn won the women's javelin with a throw of 70.82 metres?
Tina Lilac.
She knew that one. Well done, that girl. Well done, Tessa.
Well done.
Right, come on, a round of applause for Miss Sanderson. And the effervescent McCririck.
And it's awful getting your own one wrong, Sarah. Make it easy.
Don't worry, John. We're right behind you.
God, it's awful.
No, it's all right, John.
You are.
Calm down. Don't peak too early. Now, which top amateur jockey won the Whitbread and Hennessy Gold Cups on Taxidermist and on Carrick Beg and was narrowly beaten in the Grand National in 1963?
It was the noble lord himself, Lord O.C. John Lawrence, the noble lord, the peer of the realm.
Did he get it right? And after that penetrating round, we have the TV Sleuths on 11, home and away on 19, but the good sports on 26. Well, this is a heart-rending moment. I'm going to ask them about one place in the world. It could be anything. It could be Bogota, it could be Australia. Where's it going to be? I bet it's somewhere they don't know anything about at all. It's Paris.
Oh.
Why don't you like Paris, Dickie?
Well, they don't play cricket then.
Now, this is a fast and furious round. 10 questions, and they're worth 2 points. Here we go. How many arrondissements? And that's John for the good sports.
20.
It's correct. What did Philippe Auguste build in 1190? And that is Mouche for home and away.
The Louvre.
Is correct. The first what was staged at the Hotel Scribe in, and that's Jill for the sleuths.
It was the first movie picture by the...
Correct, Jill. What was named after the confessor to Louis XIV, Père Lachaise, and is, and John for the good sports. Must have it.
No.
Père Lachaise and is the largest such area in Paris. It was a cemetery. If you eat quenelle de brochet in Paris, you're eating, and that's Mike for the Sleuths.
It's a pike, fish, in paste for dumplings.
Absolutely right. During the French Revolution, the guillotine was set up in the Place de la Révolution. Now, Mouche for the home and away.
The Rue de Concorde.
Place de la Concorde I'll take, now called by what more peaceful name. For which film set in a Paris nightclub did Jose Ferreira win an Oscar, and that's John for the good sports?
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is correct. What's the oldest bridge across the Seine in Paris, and that's Jill for the Sleuths?
It's the Pont Neuf.
Pont Neuf is correct. 9 out of 10. Paris is the setting for which musical based on the story of Jean Valjean, and that is Mike for the Sleuths?
Gigi.
No, I was going to say In Prison for Stealing a Loaf of Bread, a story adapted from Victor Hugo's novel, Les Miserables. And the last question, in which film set in Paris did Grace Jones parachute off, and that's Jill for the Sleuths?
It was James Bond.
Can you give me the title?
Damn, it's gone.
A View to Kill it was, and who's won? It is the good sports, but only just. Have won the final challenge. I'd also like to thank Home and Away and TV Sleuths because you've all been great and entered into the spirit of the thing for the children. Now, this is the point in the programme that if you want to ring your agent, you can. Because some bright spark here in this television studio has decided that we're all going to stand on that thing and it's going to go right up in the air 6 feet with a lot of dry ice and drum rolls. But are we going to do it for the kids? Of course we are. Of course we are. Come and join me. Right, one more round. More questions, and it's another destination. It's Acapulco.
Well, we've decided what we're going to do. What we're going to do is going to get Tessa to pull out the big one for us.
Yeah. Give her a round of applause. You're on your own now, girl. You're on your own. Yes. Here we go. You'll be all right, girl. We're all gunning for you, aren't we? We're gunning for you, Sanderson. Right, 40 seconds, and I need 5 correct answers to help the children. What does the name Acapulco mean?
I don't know.
Place of thick reeds. Which stomach disorder sometimes experienced by...
Montezuma's.
Montezuma's Revenge is correct. The song Loco in Acapulco was a 1988 hit for which American group?
Four Tops.
Correct. What are Pompano, Dorado, and Bonito?
I think it's fishes.
Yes. The Pierre Marquez Hotel in Acapulco was built for which millionaire?
Jean-Paul Getty.
Correct. What do we call rolled and filled cornmeal pancakes?
Enchilada.
Correct. You've got it! Well, what can I say? All I can say is a very big thank you from me, everyone on Busman's Holiday, but especially the children, because by being here, your actual presence, you have won a holiday for some of the children from Trinity House Family Centre, and on top of it, there's over £700 to go along as well. So thank you. Well, draw breath, but only a little one, because I'm about to whistle up an instant white sandy beach and 6 11-year-olds ready for the off. They're Tina, Natalie and Lindsay, and a Grenadan receiving committee from Alpha School. Here's Thomas, Dean and Ben, and me with a sore throat. Well, it was goodbye in London, but look at it. What a lovely sunny morning here in Grenada, which is an island in the Caribbean. It's about 45 minutes away from Barbados. Great holiday arranged for the children. Start with a little culture, I think the museum, a gallery, and where are they? I think they've given Auntie Sarah the slip. Children, wait for me. Well, after that flight, was that water good? And it was a common link between our 6 Grenadian host children and our lot. Hey, it's better than the municipal baths, as one put it. Fun and sunshine was the theme. Days like this. All aboard! Auntie Sarah hanging onto the glasses and her voice, but the children's minds were on even more important things. What's for lunch? Lunch with Ignatius and his pan band as an accompaniment. What more could a girl want?
Sausage. Did I see sausages?
Thomas is freckling well and in the pink. I think Lindsay's after her seconds of beans. And Dean is far too busy with the bangers to spot the monkey doing demolition work on a coconut tree. There it goes. The locals know it's wise to keep an eye out for falling coconuts. Later in the day, it was 11-year-old Ben's turn to be top banana.
Come on, everyone, I found some bananas.
Or how to wreck a banana plantation in 5 minutes flat. Well, these 6 won't think fish swim around already in breadcrumbs or bananas are grown in supermarkets.
What's this? That's cocoa. That's what you make chocolate from. What's this? That is nutmeg. This is when the nutmeg was open. See? The maize. Open. This is a seed.
The trip was showing up some gentle home truths.
Hey, come on, everyone, let's have a drink.
Well, now Dean knows what a nutmeg is. What do you do with it? Well, the old hand behind the bar sprinkled it on the drinks in the old Grenadian tradition.
Oh, I'm French. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you, Ben.
Then it was back in the water, but this time the natural Concord waterfalls up in the rainforest. Now, why don't 11-year-olds go pink and wrinkly when they spend 6 out of 11 hours in the water? Manchester was seeming a long way away. Yes, there was some sunburn, and there was a touch of homesickness. No names, no pack drill. But being made to feel number one once in your life, it doesn't do anyone any harm. And it was all thanks to our celebrity panellists. And a totally unsolicited testimonial from me. Grenada is a wonderful island and beautiful people. Thank you very much for having us.